things. My thing that's in my head right there. So
It's all
just like
right up here.
so. Anyway, we're live right now. So I just wanted that part to start right there as I was talking into that discussion. So I just thought it'd be a funny place to start. But anyways, welcome everybody back to Knuckles Family and Friend Podcast. We're discussing everything that's going on in pop culture, whether it's video games, comics, anime, reality TV, all that good stuff. And I'm here with my lovely co-hosts, Casey and Kelly, sisters. Besides that cough,
Sorry.
it's cool. Besides that cough, how you ladies doing? How's your holiday weekend going so far?
So far, so good. I mean, nothing crazy. Nothing. I mean, lots of crazy things, but like stupid drama. Well, not even stupid. It's just been a crazy weekend.
Drama? Are you involved with the drama? Is it like the challenge type of drama stuff?
No.
No, it's just like I don't even know. Things happening.
Well, I hope you're not the cause of it.
No,
You sure about that?
definitely not. How could I be the cause of it? I didn't do
Okay.
nothing.
Casey, she told the truth. Casey's laughing. Casey's laughing like, oh no, motherfucker, you lying.
No, we're cool. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
The way I heard everything's fine. You remember that dog in that meme in that fire?
Yes,
Everything's fine.
it's fine.
Yeah, and he sadly dies at the end of that video.
No.
Oh, yes, I saw the video of it.
Mm-mm.
It's an Adult Swim video, and he just burns to death. I'm like, oh, poor dog. I guess all the dog lovers out there are going to be very, very sad about that.
Yeah, I would die if my dog burned.
Damn. Well, we don't want that to happen.
Way to start the podcast off on a high note.
You're the one who brought it up. You the one said everything's fine. I'm like, oh, talking about the meme.
Well, 4th of July, I gotta bring out the hot dogs, right?
Why? Why? It's like, why?
You're the one who talked about dogs being on fire.
I was talking about a dog, not a hot dog.
What else is a dog on fire?
Get out. Get out. Just leave. Just
Such a dad joke.
do you remind me of my one coworker that would tell me bad knock jokes and bad dad jokes, bad knock jokes, and I just keep running away, and I just be like, no, leave me alone. Like my ears would literally bleed every time he told me these corny ass jokes. And now here we are, going back over again. Now my ears are currently bleeding right now through my headset. So there's blood on my headset right now. I probably should not be recording right now, so I'm currently dying for hearing some whack ass dad jokes. Like, oh my god, whoever made these whack ass dad jokes, like, it's the fact that people are still bringing them up. That's the problem. They want to keep bringing it up. It's like, no, please do not bring it up. I don't want to die. Like, you waste 11 minutes of my life every time I hear a bad joke. Like, how cigarettes apparently take 11 minutes of your life, apparently, from what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I feel about with these corny ass dad jokes. They take 11 minutes of my life away. So it's like,
They're funny though.
I'm closer to death every time I hear that. Which is funny. It's funny how I say closer to death. I'm like, I was here watching like Final Destination movies. I'm like, oh god, death is crazy, yo. Like that's it. I know our time's supposed to be challenged, but like Final Destination is a very good horror movie, man. Like it's the way how they die. It's just like
brutal.
Like how, man? Like how does death do all this shit right there? Like. And then you got the Candyman playing that body keeper or whatever his job's like. Death was like to be cheated. And I'm like, oh god, you would have Candyman doing that type of shit. So yeah, just saying, hot dogs burning 4th of July. What else is still? So anyway, folks, sorry that we're off topic right now, but we are going to talk about the latest episode of Challenge All Stars 3, episode 9. Now we apologize that we're really, really late on this because Friday, the ladies were watching Stranger Things. Sunday, oh my god, my day Sunday was, man, Sunday was, yeah.
A mess.
I don't want to get into that because I don't know if he's watching this podcast or not. But Sunday was interesting. I will say the least. Sunday was very interesting. But I'm not gonna put our blast like that. So no. So yeah, Sunday just couldn't do it. And here we are Monday. Better late than never. And so it's better to do this now and not doing this at all. But Friday, oh my God, we might have a longer show. So we'll see what happens on that. So yes, we're gonna get into the challenge, episode 9, All Star 3. So we left off that Derek calls out Nehemiah, and I said this before, right? Derek might appear all humble and shit like that, but Derek be talking shit. Derek be cocky as hell too. Like honestly, it's like the only person that's very humble is I think Brass is the only humble person in the challenge. Same with Nehemiah too. So Derek, feeling himself, like after especially after being MJ, and they just win a couple other challenges. So it's like he's feeling himself right now, and he says the easier target is Nehemiah, and I'm like, oh, you better win. You better win because if you lose this, you're gonna have to get this might be your worst L ever. Like I don't know. Like I said, when you it's bad that they call people out, but when you say they're the easier link, that it's not the fact that you call them out, right? But it's like, bro, why did you have to add this? Like, I'm taking the easy way. It's like, why would you say it? And it's like,
yeah, like to even say like the easier way, like he could have worded it like, dude, like, yeah, like Wes beat me at this. I'm a little weary, like to go against him at this point, like something like that. But to be like, I'm going to go with the easier choice. Like, in what way is Nehemiah an easier choice? I think
the reason why is because Mark even said earlier, like in a couple of episodes, he said that Nehemiah hasn't won anything, and I think, and I also, this is just me, are they looking at that one challenge? Like, are they looking at like, oh, he's only won one challenge? Like, I don't know, but like, they might even say, yo, I've been trying to keep it low key right now. I don't want to appear like I'm winning everything. But yeah, it's like, I mean, yeah, I would have gone against Nehemiah too because I'd be a little bit scared of West. But like, in a way, yes, you can make the argument and say Nehemiah is the easier choice. But like, it's like when keeping it real goes wrong. It's like just keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. And I mean, yeah, like I said, you got to win this shit. So like I said, I understand TJ explained the rules, but like Kelly, you just want to give it, dive into the rules again, just to refresh everyone's memory.
Yes. So I don't have my notes. So I don't remember the name, but I think it was.
The notes are on her phone, by the way. So she could possibly wait. You just, you can't, X out this user and look at your notes.
What was the name of the elimination?
I think it was called Light My Fire.
Light My Fire. So it was pole wrestle. So it's pole wrestle against the person, but just because you get the pole doesn't mean you win. You have to get it over to your fire and light it on fire. So pole wrestle with a twist.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one round. It was just one round.
Yep. Just one round.
And we ended last week's episode of how Derek and Nehemiah facing each other, which I'm like, well, they started, then the episode ended, and I'm like, I didn't like that. So we're just, literally continue where we left off because last week was like a to be continued episode. So here we are, and who wants to describe this elimination right now? Because I don't want to get the spoilers just yet, but I mean, great, it's gonna be spoilers all over this episode. But it's like, what was your take on this fight? What was your they looked even out for a second, but I feel so like Nehemiah was just going in on Derek right there. Like pause, but he was he wasn't fucking around. Like, he was pissed. Like Nehemiah was pissed, and rightfully so.
I thought that I missed something. Like I thought that I was not paying attention or something. I was like, already? Like, was I not paying attention? Like, how much time has passed? Because I expected Derek to do better because he normally does. But then I think I rewatched it twice, and then I realized what Derek did wrong. Because normally he just grabs the pole and just pulls his weight around. But at one point I saw him on Nehemiah's back, and he had let go with one hand and then adjusted. And I think that that's where he did wrong, because he didn't throw himself the way that he usually does.
Like, it's more than just pulling away from the TV. You gotta be in a good position, and it's all about like positioning yourself to make sure you want to put your opponent in a chance where they're using more of their muscles and they'll be breathing heavily, and eventually they'll run out of breath. But I can't fully remember the challenge because, like I said, I only watched the episode once. I didn't get a chance to watch it twice. But like, it just looked like Nehemiah was in control the whole entire time.
Oh, he manhandled Derek. It was bad. It was really bad.
And if you guys don't know, Nehemiah won. Like, it was like, it didn't even last that long. Like, right, I don't know how much editing they did, but like, from our standpoint, it just didn't look all that. It didn't take all that long. And he's like, Derek is one of my favorite competitors, but lately his cockiness, I'm like, yo, bro, you need to chill right now. Like, okay, you need to chill.
Yeah.
And honestly, for the first time in my life, I was rooting against Derek. I just did not like him calling out Nehemiah like that. Like, it's one thing to call him out, but like, say I'm gonna take an easier way. Like, bro, man, like why? Like why would you do that? Like why? And now you played yourself. Like, you literally played yourself.
Hey, congratulations, you played yourself.
Like, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Like straight up. Like why? Like, and you and Derek you and Nehemiah have been going at it for like a couple of seasons now, and it's like he's got one up on you again. Got you out here in All Stars 2, and him himself got you out there physically in All Stars 3. And not only did he get you out, but you called him out saying he was the weaker guy, and you lost.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just come on, Derek. Really, bro? Really? Like, really? You gotta hold on to this L, bro. You gotta hold on to this L.
Yeah, he was mad though. Like, he knew he messed up.
And and rightfully so, man. Now Nehemiah has all those stars. You're like, shit, man. Now, granted, Derek was gonna go in regardless, but he just had a power. He had power to choose what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You played yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
You played a good game, but you played yourself. So hey man, Derek, hope you learn your lesson from this. Hope you learn your lesson. Now we get to the girls. As Kelly and Kayla were about to compete, so he was like, wait, hold on for a second. We already lost one, and Kelly called this. Kelly said it, but me and Kasey were like, I don't think so, because we saw them like get ready to compete.
Yeah.
But, like TJ really, like, out of all the times to say we're not gonna do elimination, like, how are you gonna get them just about to ready to fight? Ready to fight, and it's like, oh yeah, we're not gonna do this. Nah, you're good.
Like, how did they even wind? Like, I don't even know how I would have winded down from that. Like, I understood why Kayla was pissed. Like, Kayla was mad.
Yeah. Because I'm like, yo, you about to be. I'm sure Kellyanne was happy.
Yeah.
Kellyanne looked extremely happy.
Yeah.
Kellyanne was happy. I mean, I'm not going to lie. So much I love Kellyanne. I don't know if she would have won that.
I don't know. I mean, unless she's somehow just like.
Maybe so that, granted, I haven't really seen her. See, the thing with Kellyanne, I never really seen doing like any physical thing with a woman before. But not in that type of way, but like any physical like challenge. So I believe Kellyanne's a good competitor, but like, endurance wise, athletics wise, I can see that, but like strength wise, I never really seen that with Kellyanne. So like, right, looks can be deceiving. Like looks can be extremely deceiving because you saw Derek beat Josh in the elimination, and Josh is like, 10 that's bigger than Derek, but like I don't know. Like I said, to me, I just thought Kayla would have won that, and yeah, man, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, Kayla. I'd be pissed too, especially being Kayla. Like,
yeah. But honestly, them doing that kind of made me confirm one thing that and the father they're gonna be partnered up. Honestly, had they do it, so then I'm like, okay, the father's gonna be single competition. But when them doing that, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be partnered up. Fuck, I didn't like that. I didn't want that. So but listen, we'll explain it more as we get closer to the final. But Kelly, I hope Kelly's okay.
Yeah. I don't know where she went.
I mean, maybe she's just coughing. Maybe she didn't want to cough on camera right now. Which I understand that. You okay, Kelly?
I had to sneeze, and then my phone was gonna die, so I had to get the charger.
Your phone's not charged either. What is going on today?
Well, computer.
Yeah, you do. But always have your phone charged, which by the way, my phone's at 19%. So I can't be out here saying, oh, charge your phone, my phone's at 19%. But I'm not using my phone right now, so I'm good.
Well, now I'm good. It's plugged in.
Yeah, I'm good too. I'm good too. Yeah, sure. I'm good too. Whatever. So yeah, we were just talking about how Kelly and Kelly just didn't have their elimination. It's and you called it too.
I know.
You called it.
I know.
But but here's what I told Kasey. Them doing that pretty much confirmed that the finals is going to be paired for a little bit. And I'm like, shit.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
And I did not want that, but whatever. So but now they didn't have elimination, but there was still a challenge that they had to do, which I like that one. I actually did like that. Now, granted, we didn't face each other, but now we have to, face each other again in this four-way. Okay, no, we got four, but in this last challenge, the final, and I don't know if everyone remember what that challenge was called, or
I do. I know that one. This challenge, the challenge that they had to do, it's called Wall of Fame. There was, I think it was 20 questions on a wall, and it was about the Wall of Fame that they have up at the house in the kitchen where they eat and they look at these pictures. So you have to answer these questions with players' names, and whoever gets it done first is the winner.
Now, there were a lot, right? So I was wondering, was production helping them? Hey, even when they got checked, they'll say wrong, but it's how do they know which one was the right order, though?
They had to keep guessing.
But it's for all you know, it's you can say that it's wrong, but then you might end up, rearranging the whole entire thing. It's wrong again. So I'm what my saying is, how do they know? So it had to be in order, or just the pictures themselves.
No, because there were questions about the pictures. So there were questions about the pictures on this big board, and you had to answer them on your little board, but they were numbered.
Okay.
So the answer to question 1 would go on the number 1 spot on your board.
Yeah.
Okay. But still, though, it's a lot, though. Well,
yeah, there were a lot of questions, and to just it be on a wall at the house, to remember, it was very Big Brother-y.
Because I'm thinking to myself, how they can't remember the whole entire thing. Like I said, if something was right, like I said, they say that it's wrong, but you might have something in the right spot, but then you might move there. And you never know because it's a lot. How many was it?
I know.
It was a lot.
Yeah, there were a lot. I think it was 24.
It was. I have this on my notes.
She
get to them.
She froze. Oh,
yeah, it's just funny because you're frozen sideways.
24 questions.
All right, 24 questions. Yeah, that'll be tough. All right, she's back to normal.
I'm back. I'm better.
You're back. You're better. Yeah. So, and that's not granted. TJ said you don't want to be last. You have a huge advantage coming first, but TJ said you don't want to be last, which I don't think it was all that great. I don't think it was all that bad, honestly.
No.
But listen, we'll explain later. So obviously it was guys against the guys, girls with the girls. Now for the guys, Wes got it. Wes, Wes got it like that. See, I want Wes to win. Honestly, I want Wes to win. Listen, for the guys, I'll be happy whoever wins. I'll be happy for whoever wins. The girls, if Kayla wins, I'll be I'm happy for her. But she wasn't my first choice. But obviously Kelly is my first choice. But I would not be mad if the other girls won. But yeah, Wes was the first of the guys. Oh, we got a comment. Okay, what is it? T3HU, let's go, Knuckles crew. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, correction. It's Knuckles family and friends crew. You got that? No, no. I appreciate it, man. Knuckles, yeah, that is. This is the Knuckles crew is gonna take over soon. Hopefully, you never know. Not take over, but hopefully, get our names out there because it's a big group. It's a big group. Like how I have my Knuckles family and everything. This is my Knuckles family and friends group. So, it'll rival the Knuckles family. But yeah, stay T3H. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So I said, guys, Wes was number one. Should we just go for the guys first, and we'll go to the women? Or should we just be like guy first, woman first? So what should we do?
Let's do the guys. So the guys were Wes was first, Nehemiah was second, Mark was third, and Brad was last.
Okay. And for the girls, Shanae was first. But here's where some shit happened. Apparently, Kayla was looking at Naya's board. And I was like, oh, she's cheating. She's cheating. And I'm saying to myself, much I don't want Kayla to win this one, but it's like, where do you say you cannot look at each other's board? Like, why do you?
That is always a thing. Like,
why do you think they put everything down? They put everything down when they win their thing.
Yeah, that's a normal thing.
That is a normal thing. Like, I've been doing the same thing too. Like, Kayla was playing a game. Like, no one said that you were not allowed to look at each other's boards. Had they done that, then I'm pretty sure she would have got penalized. But yeah, man, you don't think everyone else doing the same thing?
Yeah. Again, if you're not cheating, you're not trying in the challenge. Yeah.
Like all fair love board challenges. And I'm sorry, Nia, this is the challenge right here. Now, I don't know if Kayla cheated or not. It is what it is, but it's she's playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's weird that Nia was she stole third place from me. First of all, Kayla was in second place, and it doesn't make any sense. Her saying that she cheated and that's how she won. That doesn't make any sense. It didn't make sense.
Make it make sense, people.
Yeah.
That was just an excuse. Stop making excuses, Nia. No, knock it off.
Kelly came in third. He came in last. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say to that.
Do not watch challenge, but you've been on it. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, then again, she has been on it for about almost 10 years now. Because she hasn't been there for a while, so But still, this shit's been going on for before I was born. Real talk, before I was born. So yeah, so
geez, no.
Yeah. So then Nia and Brad came in last place. And TJ said, you do not want to come in last. Now, Graham, it almost sounded like they were gonna go home, but they're still here. So they just said you have a lot of catch up to do in the final. Which we are now officially in the finals, folks. So it's 4 people in the final. But before we get to the final, Tara was prepared and whatnot. And I will say this: the conversation between Kayla and Anaya, when Kayla said, "I don't want our friendship," blah blah, Anaya's like, now I'm saying to myself, I literally said to myself, you just met this girl. What do you mean, what friends? And then I met you 4 weeks ago. Well, me and my friends. That was the realest shit I've ever heard somebody say in a long time. It's yes, this is what I say when some people say, "Oh, you're my friend." I'm like, I just met you. What are you talking about? Yes, I don't like what Nia got mad with the whole shit, but it's Nia is the most realest shit ever. We ain't friends. I just met you.
I would hope that if I lived with somebody for 4 weeks, I would consider aside from the game, obviously, but I would hope that I would consider somebody a friend,
But Nia wasn't even in the treehouse. You can't be we're friends.
Yes,
you weren't even in my friends.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
you're against me this whole entire season. Like, what you mean, girl? Like, no, I'm serious, man. Like, friend is a very strong word. Like, we're cool. Like, yo, we mentioned about this on Spies, Lies, and Allies when Ed and that one guy, I forgot his name, like the boring guy, but good compared to the guy that was with
Emmanuel?
No, I think Emmanuel was with Tori.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Man, it was the one, the new guy. Was it Logan? No, it was not Logan. But yeah, it was the
It
guy.
was Logan.
His name was Logan. Yeah. If people said, "Oh, when Ed was protecting Logan and whatnot," I was like, "Yo, Ed, you just met this dude. Like, how you know what I'm saying? Like, if they brought me back to that, and I'm like, yo, like, yes, that is a real shit. We just met 4 weeks ago. How we friends?"
Yeah, especially when it comes to a challenge. Like, nobody,
Like,
not even people I've known for 20 years are my friends on a challenge. My twins.
Yeah, like, it was our first time meeting each other on this challenge. Like, what? I'm like, that is some real ass shit. That is some real ass shit. Like, I freaking love that shit. It was some real ass shit. But like, it wasn't a whole lot that happened. Everything's going on. Everybody was happy to be in the final. And I will say this though, when the girls were skating in the pool, I'm like, damn, Kelly ain't got a butt. She's always had a butt. But I'm like, did it get bigger? Look, that butt looks nice. Like, shit. I'm just thinking, why is Casey looking at me like that?
Well, if we're gonna talk about Kellyanne's butt, what about Wes walking into the kitchen in his underwear?
Yeah, Wes looks good in the kitchen.
Good, like whatever he was like eating like chips or something because he was loading up.
He was eating a bread, just some bread.
See, no, Wes is being smart. Everybody was partying. Everybody was, oh, you think Wes is hot?
Yeah, he looked good. What are you talking about? Yeah.
So then Wes are bananas then.
Bananas, come on.
You don't like gingers?
I'm not. I mean, I'm not like
I see. I'm not
gingers, but like they're not my preference. Like they're not my preference. That's more Kelly's type.
Y'all see how she stuttered in that? She saw how she stuttered. Yeah, she make up her mind right there. I got her. She was like gingers. Okay,
you got me on what? The fact
you don't like gingers.
There's more than one hot guy in the world. Like,
I hope Wes's wife is listening to this right now. Like, Case, I'm gonna fuck this girl up right now. Talk about my man.
She's flattered. She does. She knows.
No, like, no. I see. Here's what I think. Right? If I have a girlfriend or we're dating, yeah, show me. I'll be like, damn, that's my man right there. I'll be like, yo, damn, that's my girl right there. Like,
yeah,
damn,
exactly.
I'm the lucky man in the world. Which, like, I'm the luckiest woman in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, show it off right there. But Wes was being smart though. Everybody was partying. Was like, I'm gonna give it to a mindset. I'm gonna, eat and drink the rest. So let everyone's partying. Like, I'm gonna be smart about this shit. I'm gonna be smart. And Wes was smart. He was very, very smart. So nothing else happened in the house, right? Like nothing really too crazy that we missed or anything like that. Besides Nia saying one of the most realest shit ever.
That's it.
So then we get to the final. All right. So who wants to describe what Tia said? Because now we finally know what the stars meant. And how did you feel about that? Because it's like, I honestly would have liked that. If not, granted, actually no. So everyone explain what the stars do. Like let's get the stars out the way before we talk about our opinion about how they were used throughout the whole entire season.
Well, we have to kind of talk about like the rules before we talk about the stars.
It was the rules first.
Yeah, because so basically the format of the final is that you're getting paired up in a race, and in that race,
which I did not like that. I don't like this freaking pairs. But like, Greg, I understand it's not like everything, but it's like Brad said and stuff. It's like as you get, I should have go ahead, Casey. Before
okay. Go ahead. So they're going to be paired up. It's a race. There's going to be checkpoints. But after every foot race, when you get to a checkpoint, you're no longer like paired up anymore, and then you're basically on your own. And then at each checkpoint, you have to go against one other person. Now, here's where we get into how, the final is going to go. It's based on points. So in the first foot race, the first team of 2 to get to the first checkpoint gets points based off of their placement. So first place gets 4 points, second place 3, third place 2, and then last place you get 1 point. And then when you get to the checkpoint, you have to go head to head against another like competitor. So, the girls would line up like as they finished. So the first place would go to a station, and then the second place person to get there could either choose to go up against the person there or go to the next station and wait for someone else to come.
Pause. I just want to say that. Go ahead. Sorry.
Ready?
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So whoever wins the head-to-head battle for that checkpoint gets 5 points, and then the loser gets 0 points. So at the end of the challenge, at the end of the final, they're obviously going to add up all the points. Now to the stars. So we finally figure out what the stars mean. And the people with the most stars, which were Nehemiah and Janae, start out the final with 5 points each.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel as though like the stars should have been used a little bit better? Or do you feel as though way into the end the final was kind of smart?
I feel like it's anticlimactic.
It was very anticlimactic. I feel as though how we know what the stars did from the beginning. I feel as though there might have been a lot of strategizing going into the final.
Mm.
Like I'm like, okay, just that was it. Like, I was expecting more. Like it would have been more interesting for to see eliminations being in the elimination would have been a lot more better if we knew what the stars meant. Right? And granted, TJ did say these stars were important, but you had no idea what they do though. So that's why it's like I don't want to go into the final where I don't want to go into elimination where I don't know what these stars do. Now,
I also feel like 5 points is a lot to have to start out with.
That is a lot. That is a lot because now, are you saying the first All-Stars, the first finals was score Mike was 1 by points?
Yes.
So this is similar to it a little bit, right?
Yes.
But
It's pretty much the same except for like the challenge, like the checkpoints were different, and didn't kind of give you additional points.
Well, did he say it's going to be like a male and a female winner who has the most points? Because in the first season of All Stars, it didn't matter. Like whoever had the most points had the most points.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if it was male or female.
Pretty sure.
I think it's for a guy and a girl. I think it's just a guy winner and a girl winner, as far as I can remember. Okay. I think that's a bit more fair. But now, granted, yeah, they're pairs. And when they get to the checkpoint, they're not pairs anymore. But you're only as good as your partner when you get to the checkpoint, though. That's where I don't like. Like that's points where it's like I can be doing well, but my partner is dead behind me. And it's like once again, I can't really control. When I get to the checkpoints, I control my destiny. To get to the checkpoint, I don't have control of my destiny. So it's like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that. Now, granted, somebody tweeted me back, and I apologize when I tweeted back at her, but it's like it's been a single game this whole entire time. Why bring partners up now? Like, I just do not like that because, I feel as though someone is going to like Brad said himself. You're only good as your partner. Get into that checkpoint. Now, speaking of partners, so like the pairs brought up to how you placed in the late challenge. So it was Wes and Janae, Nehemiah and Kayla, Kellyanne and Mark, and Nia and Brad. And honestly, they got like a head start. If you're last place, you're the last one to go. It's like, oh, okay. So it's not we're not gonna catch up because we're all be at the checkpoint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, ooh, I got lives. Oh shit, I'm fucked now. Ooh, but from what I heard it was really hot though.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Like when the West and John A started, like John A looking just get out of gas for a little bit right there. Like I'm pretty sure it was something like that. It looks a lot tougher than what we're saying because we were watching it like, oh, that doesn't seem so bad. I'm pretty sure when you're actually gonna be like, oh shit.
Well, Wes said it was really humid. He was like, it's really humid here.
Yes.
Which is really hard to like breathe when you're like running in humidity.
Not great.
I run in humidity, but like.
Yeah. Now I love hot weather, but the running that's a different story right there. Like running in a competition, running on my own pace. Okay, cool, but running in a competition, oh, that's gonna be tough right there.
Oh yes, I love hot weather. I enjoy humidity as well, but like on a beach, like
at the pool.
Yeah,
constantly hydrated.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to be a lot tougher now. Nia's motivated by, I guess honestly, if since Nia doesn't have Jordan for motivation, I guess we're gonna have Kayla getting Nia into a spunk right there. I guess we need. I mean, she needs some type of motivation now that Jordan's not there. So yes. Like Kayla cheated, I'm focused now. Yeah.
Yeah. Payback on Kayla.
Payback time. Yes.
So weird. I mean, I guess whatever you can do to give yourself motivation. Like, I guess.
Yeah, seriously. Even though it might be a silly way, it's like, whatever. That's all we can do at this point. So, yeah. So, like I said, this is the part where it's like, I don't really remember. Like, what was the first thing was at the beach?
Yeah, they had to build a raft.
Okay. So they get to their first checkpoint, and it is so Wes and John A make it first, and then Nehemiah and Kayla, and then Mark and Kellyanne, and then Brad and Nia, just as they started. Yeah. So then it goes Wes against Brad in the raft. They have to build the raft and then row it out into the ocean around a buoy and back to shore. And the person to make it back to shore first gets their 5 points. So it's Brad against Wes, Nia against Johnny, Kellyanne against Kayla, and Mark against
Nehemiah.
And here's the thing not to cut you off. So if you lose against that person, you're pretty much done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm thinking to myself, okay, wait, Kayla's not quitting. She just lost us. So like, what else can she do at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you still get any points.
Just good. But yeah, so Nia was doing well in this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, oh, Kelly should have this because she did well in that one challenge. Great, she didn't have to build a raft, but like, she knew what she was doing when she came to rafting. Like, no, like Nia beat John A. Like, pretty convincingly too, right?
Yeah, and John A was in. So like it started out with a puzzle. So obviously John A was like in the water first, and Nia passed her and.
Rowing, yeah,
and she won against John A in that one.
Yeah, like she.
And then of course Kellyanne took forever to build the raft.
Yeah, my baby Kellyanne.
Kayla just.
Yeah, God damn it.
Yeah.
I love Kellyanne. Why I gotta do this to her right now? God damn it. So anyways, yeah, so we got that part done. So that now their partners switch, right? They now who finished first, now they're now new partners.
Mm-hmm.
So it was who did Nia team up with?
Nehemiah.
Nehemiah.
Oh, because Nehemiah won. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Nehemiah won against
Mark.
see what's happening
Okay.
right now.
Yeah. And then Wes won against Brad.
Okay. And Kayla beat Kelly, and as we said, and I beat John A.
Mm-hmm.
So then, wait, I guess like rewatching it right now. What?
Hmm?
No, sorry, I guess like rewatching it right now to find out like who's partnered up with who, and then after the raptor one.
Well, yeah. Well, I was looking at the notes, and then I have pictures of what the scores were. So
Okay.
after that, the scores were like the points were 9. John A had 9 points.
Okay.
Kayla had 8 points. Naya had 6 points, and Kellyanne had 2 points. And then Nehemiah had 13 points. Wes had 9 points. Mark had 2 points, and Brad had 1 point.
Okay, so honestly, do you like the point system?
Yes,
I do. I like it.
So you don't like the whole like race thing, like I get there first, blah blah, like because as the points been so. What challenge in the first also was points used for the first time? I can't remember. No, finals had points before too. Never mind. I'm thinking to myself, this is the first time they done the points. I'm like, nah, they've done points way before this.
Yeah.
They've done points.
Do you think points are a little bit more fair or no? Because when points, I just feel iffy about.
I mean,
I
I think
think-
it depends on the final.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think for this kind of final, yes. But like I think in like a real, like, not that All Stars isn't a real challenge season, but like an MTV season, I wouldn't like it. If that makes sense.
You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it in the main cast. You like it as a spinoff, but not part of the main MTV.
Yeah.
I can see your point. I mean, everyone has a chance in a way. It's just the part where you race into the checkpoint. That's where I'm at. That's where it scares me because after this next checkpoint, they weren't using the bike. They were still running together. So they were still running together, and which was this? Well, okay, so I guess we had to explain who came in what first to the checkpoint. So who came in first for the second? So who came in first for the second checkpoint?
So it was. Well, so who was paired up? It was
You said Nehemiah and Naya.
Nehemiah and Naya. Was it? Crap. Kelly has the notes on her phone.
Hold on.
She has to go away.
Here. Okay, so. Okay. So. Here we go.
All right.
So right now, after that, Wes wins, Naya wins, Kayla wins. So it's Nehemiah and Naya, Wes and Kayla, Brad and Kellyanne, and Mark and Johnny that get on the tandem bikes.
On the bikes, I thought. Wait, I thought that was after the second checkpoint.
Mm-mm.
Oh
No, the bikes are on the way to the second checkpoint.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So
you're right.
then, they get on the tandem bikes. Mark and Johnny's bike breaks, like the chain breaks. So they have to walk their bike. So it's to make it to the second checkpoint is in first place Kayla and Wes.
All right, Kayla and Wes. Okay. Oh, she's trying to look into her notes right now. I might have.
Oh no! Did we lose Kelly?
She's still here. Oh no, Kelly.
Go. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Did you hear me on with the placing?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So they got the tandem bikes, right?
Yeah.
And then Mark and Johnny's chain broke.
Yes.
So to get to the second checkpoint, first place was Kayla and Wes.
Okay.
Second place was, oh my gosh.
I know, it's so confusing.
Second place was Kellyanne and Brad. Third place was Naya and Nehemiah. and fourth place was Mark and Janae.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. So then, what was the second checkpoint? It was like another puzzle thing.
Yes, it was it was a memory puzzle. You competed against somebody. So it was, oh gosh, I need my notes.
I think Nia was against Kelly. Was against Kellyanne.
Yes, Nia was against Kellyanne. Kayla was against Janae. Wes was against Mark, and Brad was against Nehemiah. And Wes won his heat. Janae won her heat.
Nia did a good job again.
Nia won her heat, yep. And Brad won his heat.
The only problem is Nia's winning these one-on-one so far, but she's not being the first place to the station. So, like, I mean, it's anyone's game, honestly. Like, even though Kellyanne has not been doing a good job winning the checkpoint, she can still, you know, like I say, if she can win a couple of checkpoints coming in first place, you know, she can still be in the run of things. So, what's the point system now then?
So right now, after that, it's Janae has 15 points, Nia has 13 points, Kayla has 12 points, and Kellyanne has 5 points. And then Wes has 18 points. Nehemiah has 15 points.
Damn, so that those stars points are like advantage was like out the water now.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Brad has 9 and Mark has 3.
Wow.
Okay, I understand it's early because it ended after this, right? It pretty much ended after this.
Well, it showed them pairing up again and then racing to a tandem kayak, but then nothing happened.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I don't like where Mark's at right now. Like, I mean, I'm glad. I know it's early, but I don't see Mark winning this.
Like, how do you come back from 3 points when Wes has 18?
Yeah. Wes is looking like they got to beat right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wes looks like they got to beat right now. And for the girls, who's hit with the girls?
Everything, like with the girls, it's really close. Like Janae has 15 points, Nia has 13, and Kayla has 12. So it's really like, it's like throughout the whole race, it's been Janae, Nia, and Kayla, just like.
Yeah, and Nia's been winning every head-to-head so far.
Yeah.
So like she's on a roll right now, but she's gotta be first at her destination though.
Mm-hmm.
Like first at your destination and keep winning. Like if you can't, I mean, honestly, winning's gonna be the more important thing. Not to say that the running the checkpoint is not important, but like you gotta win your checkpoints.
Yeah, you gotta win your head-to-heads. Yeah.
You gotta win your head-to-head. So like, I mean, Greg, Kelly only has 5 points. I mean, she can still possibly come back. She still gets to the double digits.
Yeah.
But I mean, right now though, it's like those three girls are neck and neck, and quite honestly, Brad's right up there too. So like, right now, like I said, just imagine if Wes had the 5 stars from the start,
he'll be gone.
Like,
yeah.
I don't see how you can catch up to that. Like,
yeah.
But if Wes wins, man, I think it'll be good for him because he hasn't won in a long time. You know, he can add the title. He can add the title to the resume. Like I said, he is aware he does not need the money. I just want the title, and I really respect that. I really, really do.
Yeah,
so he's one of the best people in the game right there. So, if you had to guess, who do you think's going to win it all? Because right now, I know it's early. But like, I think Wes might win it.
I think Wes might. If I had to guess right now, it would be Wes.
Now, although Nia is close to Janae, I get a feel Janae's still gonna somehow like squeak it out.
Yeah, I think Janae can win too.
Yeah, and I'll say, like I said before, if she wins this challenge, I'll feel better how she won this one compared to her last season.
Yeah,
I will feel a lot better about it because she didn't have any production help in this time, as far as we know. See, as I'm saying that, I'm having like the X-Files music up here right there. it just goes on with that. It just goes well with that with the X-Files music. But yeah, like I mean, like I said, it seems to be like a fair final. Great, I don't see it like it doesn't seem that exhausting. I mean, great, it is hot weather, so I mean, I think that's the hard part. But it's like, yeah, I mean, it ain't like World of Wars one fight because that final.
Oh my god!
Even West said it was the hardest final ever.
Yeah, they had to do like 10 3-mile laps in the middle of the desert.
Right?
Yeah,
like that was crazy. That was a crazy, and that wasn't even the full final.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
they still have to. They had Hunter and Ninja had to like walk. I'm like, my God, man. Like, shit. Just thinking about it makes me just want to pass out right because like I said because Ninja passed out.
Yeah,
but she got back up.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia, she was done.
She's gone.
She was gone. Maddie quit. Maddie was done too. Like Maddie, I'm out of here, man. And Hunter, he was done, but he didn't quit though. But he was way behind. But you can tell he was done.
Yeah, he was done.
You can tell he was done. Yeah, so I'm like, God damn, that final was crazy.
Yeah, that final was insane.
Yeah, like I think it was that's the number one hardest final. They said
it had to be.
Has to be.
If not, probably number two. Like top three for sure.
Definitely.
Like top three for sure. So yeah, that's about it for this episode. I mean, we talked about everything. Like I said, y'all reminded me. I appreciate that. Were there any like extra like? I mean, great. We do have the new Challenge USA that appears on Wednesday. I know they have previews of it on YouTube. I haven't watched it yet. I'll be sure to take a look at that pretty soon though.
Looks good. It looks good.
So at least you can actually watch on our TVs now, Jen.
I know it's so weird.
not through the app. Which I'm grateful for y'all to give me this app. But it's like, man, can't wait to actually DVR it. So I can just skip through these commercials and whatnot. Like, God damn, these ads. I'm just like,
they're the worst. I get to them and I'm just like, I just want to fast forward and I can't.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, no. But yeah, man.
So we're gonna have 2 episodes to talk about because there's 2 episodes on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. So Friday's show's gonna be a bit long. Then it can be a longer one right there, which I got no problem with that though.
No, me neither.
And then we can just keep going. Like there's no break. There's a new season of the challenge.
Without the wait, like
we get 2 new episodes of the challenge on Wednesday, guys. It's gonna be the best day ever.
Best day ever on a hump day too.
I know, on a short week.
Yes. Yes. I love it. Now, were there any challenge rumors that happened at all that y'all know of?
Jenna and Zach are having another baby.
Yes, that is true. Jenna and Zach have another baby, which that's cool. Let me see.
I steer clear because I don't want any spoilers.
Yeah, well, I ain't going on Twitter, but like I said, most likely, I'm gonna check out Paige's Instagram. Okay, well, a couple birthdays happened. We'll just see that Zahida, she's talking about possible return. I mean, there's a lot of possible returns I would like to see happen. Honestly, like there's a lot of people that should be back. You know. Yeah, I can't really see anything else. Big T still doing her culinary school. That's just nice. CT's movie comes out August 5th.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice. But I'm sure y'all knew that already. Yeah, I mean, nothing really. Well, the challenges renewed for 38 and 39.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, don't really know what else to say right now. I mean, we pretty much talked about everything right here.
Davon and Devin are taking over the Challenge USA podcast.
Davon and Devin. Oh, damn, that would.
I know that's gonna be real good.
Davon and Devin. I don't think they ever had they had a season together, but I don't think they ever talked to each other because I know
Mhm.
they were both on Final Reckoning, but I don't really think they really interacted as far as we know. As far as we didn't see, but I mean, just because we don't see them talk on camera does that mean they're not talking behind the scenes? Which I'm pretty sure they had to get to know each other before they agreed to the podcast. Yeah. So dang, wait. So to me, then so then which podcast are you talking about? Like this new season right now?
Like it says the challenge. Yeah, no, for the CBS challenge. Yeah.
Or they're gonna
The
do
Challenge
podcast?
USA.
The Challenge USA. Sorry, yes.
Damn. So then, if they're doing the podcast on that, then I can only assume that Devin got eliminated in this season.
Oh no, I mean Devin Simone. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
That Devin.
Oh my god. Whew, I would have been like, yeah, that's a spoiler right there. That would have been a spoiler right there. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I mean, I guess Tori and Anissa. I mean, they're both on the S coming up on the upcoming season, so that will kind of give it away if they were like doing a podcast. It's like, okay, y'all got eliminated then. Why else you guys doing a podcast then?
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But no, that to see, Devon already has good commentary already, and Devon's been doing a good job, being a host of all these extra of the extra showcase or whatever. So yeah, this will be fun. Like I said, Devon's gonna be funny.
Devon's great. Love her.
She was pretty much the commentator for X on the Beach. I didn't watch the final episode, by the way. I need to see what happened at the end.
I watched the first 2 episodes of that show, and then I never
watched it.
You think you're not missing much, honestly. I watch it here and there because I like some of the people on there, but it's like same shit. As long as it's the same shit, honestly, like that's it. So
Excellent things.
yeah, so yes, might as well just wrap it up because my mom wants me to call it right now. Yeah, wrap this shit up. So no, as always, ladies, thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, we talked about everything. We gave her a prediction who's going to win right now. We're not going to ask Kasey because she already knows she'll win. So like her opinion won't really matter because she won it. She watched it already, so we're not going to ask her. So she'll be like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, So yeah, guys. So next time you guys will be hopefully on Friday. Hopefully on Friday we get together. Like I said, we'll talk about 2 episodes. The final part of All Stars 3, and then our first episode of the new challenge USA, which it's a spinoff, but it's on CBS though. So hopefully these competitors can show us something where it's like though they will like they're pretty much like competing to be on like the show after. They want to have good competition. Like I said, competitor first, commentary second. That's just competitor first, commentary second. Like I understand we like drama, we want drama, but like we want to see some old school competition. Understand like something like that. But we'll see, ladies. So as everyone that joined that watch us, as always, thank you guys for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend because it's only rare we have when we have like a 4-day weekend. Definitely take an opportunity and it's nice to stuff, do something. You don't have to celebrate. You don't have to celebrate the 4th. Just do something outside to enjoy your day. That's all I'm saying. Yes. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your holiday, and we'll see you guys on Friday. Take care.
Bye.